Wait, hey, good night, people. Wait, give me a sec. Greetings again, greetings again. Well, I don't know what's going on with this piece right here at all. Total malfunction. Anyhow, greetings in the name of His and Her Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First, Empress Wazir Menin. Yes, family, one perfect balance. Ah, see, there it goes. Never a dull moment. Okay, well, I don't remember looking at that one. Anyhow, yeah, I gonna have to see what's up with that. Anyhow, family, greetings again. Welcome to another night of Politically Incorrect, where we get it correct. It's crazy, man. I was spending forever trying to get this up and running officially. Look like we up and running now officially. Strangest thing, at first it was saying I ain't had no internet service, which I thought was a bit strange. But then I was getting it on the phone, and then it was like, well, check this. And it said that somebody else is using my mic and camera to shut down all applications or turn it off. And I'm thinking, well, I don't have any other mic or camera. So it had to be this mic and this camera being used. I don't know how, but the hackers and whatever else, if that's what it is, I could be wrong. But either way, we ain't concerned ourselves with that. We ain't concerned with that. But I don't know. They said it was using the camera and the microphone in another application. Although I just shut down the computer, what do you call it? Update it, and yeah, you got to update. Well, maybe not. So I just updated it, and this is what it's telling me. Who knows? It's that kind of time. But I okay. Let me wheel and come again, because I just remember something. I got some between yesterday and today, the information that came to me was just, I mean, I had to really sit back and absorb it, just absorb it. But I see my family here as always, the usual folks. I would normally see y'all. Greetings to each and every one of y'all, man. Keep the fire blazing. Family from across the water. I see you, Barry. I see you, man. Aaron, I see you too, man. Pearl, yeah, it's good to see you here too, Jacqueline. Marie, y'all know you are. Telma or NYC Connect. Alex, I see you. Natasha, Monica, all the others, man. Irvin, I see you. Sonia, without question, family is going one of them nights. Is like, where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I start? I mean, you know what? Let me just go tell a friend to tell a friend. Tonight can be a bit different. Being going to touch on something sensitive. I mean, you may even have to put the children to bed. I think that, and this is only being mentioned to show you, man, like where we at. And I think where we at is important to recognize where we need to be. And lines are being drawn. I mean, it's Critchlow, I see you. Can't let you out. Avery Ferry, I see you. Hallam, see you too. I can't say enough of this. But I definitely got to give a special shout out to a special young lady. Special, special, special. That's Miss Ashley. I got to shout out Ashley. And that's Ashley with an L and a double E. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ashley for sure. You know what I mean? She's a rising star. I would even say she's a star already. You know what I mean? We got to support our young people, family. We really got to guide them into the right way. Now, I had dropped this video before. I'm going to drop it again because I feel compelled to do so. And I want y'all to really realize and kind of peep the message, man. Peep the message, man. Let me go ahead and share this screen real quick while I set up the other stuff. I want y'all to look at this carefully. Sometimes, like I said, a lot of people ain't want to hear, as it is reggae, but check the message and the music. They're in a genre of music. Music is music. Music's supposed to inspire, period. The question is, what is it inspiring you to do? You know what I'm saying? What is the message that it's bringing across? So I just want to go ahead and drop this here real quick as a message, man. So, you know what I mean? Just want to drop this as a message right through. Be careful what you teach the children. You see? We playing with water guns, right? Shooting each other. It's for fun though. It's water. But years later, right? Saying they make you laugh. Same they make you laugh. Same they make you laugh, make you cry. Just like that, family. A set of jokers or royal flush, man. Where we at, family? A set of jokers or royal flush? Roll the dice.
Go when me check a start to listen all the reasoning and see a clock to raise them. I me go sight up on the news so much echo long catch they in a Salem. Watch them a step with the AK-47 bright in a Maypen. No, Selassie, I beg you save them.
Save them.
This is the land where me love, land where me born, land where my ancestors plant corn. Chop cane field from dusk till dawn. When Marcus Garvey shine like storm. Then I saw bus when them ring the alarm. Bob Marley shot the sheriff so him can't see my down. No make no politician take on no fake clown. I put a 6'6" in a day. No one in the youths was traded. Oh, when me check a stock and listen all the reasoning me see a
Tell a friend and tell a friend, family. We're going to touch on something a little sensitive tonight, man. It might upset a lot of people, man. But we're going to touch on this, man. We're going to touch it, family.
Selassie, I beg you, save them.
Save them.
Listen me, united we stand up. Like when Nanny and Sam Sharp, them did a plan up. Balance everything like Marty, my plan. I wouldn't take my brother life, the $1. When me see the little drop a sentence, funny white collar, I wouldn't be a killer, say I'd rather be a scammer. Chuck load of money for me daddy and my mother, yes, I saw we be a love one another. One the ghetto youths is traded. But when me check a stock, I listen.
Yes, family, pay attention.
And then me sight up on the news how much echo long catch they in a Salem. Watch them a step with the AK-47 bright in a Maypen.
Pay attention, family. Pay attention, family. Jackie saying pull this thing, you know. Jackie saying pull this thing, man. I can pull this thing, man, but I'm going to just ease on out. But I want y'all to pay attention to the idea that we be teaching our children. They're learning from us, family. And I'm going to show you something in a minute that will be a little disturbing. So I can give you a heads up on that. This is going to be disturbing for some. I ain't even joking. I know, so just prepare yourself for that. And we're going to touch this, though. And I'm going to show you where I'm going with this. A set of jokers or a royal flush, man. Roll the dice, family. Roll the dice. What are we teaching our children, man? What are we really teaching our children, family? Zion House in the building, I see you. Shalom, family.
Boy, you know the thing hard like dog. Get to youths no straight then.
That's no coincidence, man.
When me check a stock, I listen all the reasoning and see a clock to raise
set of jokers or royal flush, man.
I mean go sight up on the news so much echo long catch they in a Salem.
Save the youth,
watch
man.
Them a step with the AK-47 bright in a Maypen.
Operation Save the Youths, man.
Selassie, I beg you save them.
Save them, man.
This is the land where me love, land where me born, land where my
ancestors plant corn.
Chop cane field from dusk till dawn. When Marcus Garvey shine like storm. Then I saw bus when them ring the alarm. Bob Marley shot the sheriff so him can't see my down. No make no politician take on no fake clown. I put a 6'6" in a day. No one the ghetto youths was traded. But when me me check a stock and listen all the reasoning, me see a clock I raise them. And then me sight up on the news how much Echo Long catch they in a Salem. Watch them a step with the AK-47 bright in a Maypen.
Selassie, I beg you save them, family.
United we stand up like when Nanny and Sam Sharp them did a plan up. Balance everything like Marty, my plan. I wouldn't take my brother life be a dollar. When me see the little drop a sentence on the white collar, I wouldn't be a killer, say I'd rather be a scammer. Truckload of money for me daddy and my mother, yes, I saw we be a love for one another. All the ghetto youths is traded.
Nah, family.
Oh, when me check a stock and listen all the reason.
Nah, family. We know who the devil's amongst us, man. It's time that we start calling a spade, family. Straight up, straight up, straight up. And I'm going to say this tonight, man. I mean, who ain't like it, ain't like it. You know, I'm done with that, man. Who ain't like it, ain't like it. Save the youths, family. Save the youths. You know what? Let me play this in the background yet still. Let me do this first. Let me make it do this first. I can do this first. Yeah, I could do this one first. I can do that one first. And then I can do that one first, and I'm gonna come forward to the other one. No, I don't want to put this one. This one a little too explicit. This a little too explicit. Yeah, this one a little too explicit. Let me see if I find one that's not as explicit. You cool it down a bit, because this right here, may have to skip forward here a bit. Let me see. Where do I go with this, man? Where do I go with this? Okay, so there's a big thing right now that some of y'all may or may not know about. And most of the young people know about it, though. I mean, that's just the reality. The young people know ahead of the adults what's really going on. That's why you got to be careful and pay close attention to the things that we allow in our children to be a part of. A lot of it is not necessarily what we think it is. Let me just get rid of that part right there and drop this instead. I'm looking for a particular clip that I had earlier because it wasn't as, I don't want to necessarily promote this in a different direction, but I want to share something with y'all, something to think about. Some seriously. You know what? If Steve would say he would send my display, but I can't display this because the youths be watching, right? And I'm always mindful of that because I do have a lot of young ones who do watch the program, and this is definitely not necessarily one for them, although they may already know this particular thing. So parents are just letting you know right now ahead of time, yeah. So there's this thing now in Jamaica, especially Jamaica, and it's spreading. So it's only a matter of time before it get to a point where, you know what I mean, other people know what it's about. So let me just, I'm gonna let this ring in the background a little bit. Save the children, Jackie. I'm gonna show y'all something, right, family, before I start it. Anybody know what this is? Anybody know exactly what this is right here? Okay, testing 1 2. Y'all know what? Yeah, listen, man. I can't, give me some feed forward, man. Do y'all know what this is, man? What is this? What is this? Anybody tell me, somebody, what is this? What is this? Food substitute drink. All right, somebody get real technical then. One. She got technical. Ensure food supplement. Yes, food supplement. It's a supplement. It's a food supplement that does taste bad. Very, very true. And sure is no good. That's the fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Okay. But guess what, family? Guess what, family? We have reached the stage right now as a people, right? We allow influences from outside, from all over. I mean, for the sake of getting the bag, what is it? Getting the bag. This right now is one of the biggest songs in Jamaica. I mean, it's number one, I think, on the charts. It's a song called Code. Now, I ain't gonna post the video. I don't even plan to play the video at all. But it's by a young man. I would like to get hold of him though. I'm gonna talk to some people and see what I can reason with, because I would like to reason with you on a different level, you know, on a different level. But it has reached a stage where this thing is so out of hand that, well, let me just let me just let me put it up. One of them nights, family. One of them nights, man. One of them nights. So imagine you know, let me just imagine you decide that you know, you're losing weight, you're not feeling well, you tell yourself, okay, look, you know, I want to build myself up. You know, get a booster, something natural, something natural. No big deal, right? No big deal. Okay. No big deal. But guess what? There's a particular thing that is going on now, given to the elders and children mostly. Supposed to be a meal replacement. And sure, it's poison, and sure, it's bad for you. I see y'all know what's going on, man. But it's not only bad for you, man. I got some bad news, man. Bad news. Right now, like I said, the song is called Code. And the crave in Jamaica right now, and I mean, this is a big crave, is that young ladies are going to the clubs and basically taking Ensure and well, doing things with the Ensure, basically doing it all of themselves, drinking it, spitting each other's mouth, this kind of stuff. And why? Because of a song. Now, I, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. Is have we reached the point where, as the people know that, I mean, where we at, family? Where we at? Where we really at? Where we at? I mean, as a matter of fact, it's so serious that a young lady and a young man at school decided to play with the idea. And I'm just gonna put this up real quick here. Let me just go ahead and share this video real quick. This other one. I found one that ain't too bad. Ain't too bad, but it's still bad. Bad enough. But it's the reality. It's the reality of where our children are at right now, family. I mean, bottom line. Bottom line. Of course, these two students were suspended for this whole thing. I mean, they were suspended, and the reality is, family, all because of this one song of a guy in Jamaica promoting Ensure. I'm not sure if the company is paying him to do this, but the song is the biggest thing right now. Like I said, it's a dancehall thing, So what's basically happening? Let me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sorry about that. A glitch. All kind of glitches. What's happening basically is, the youths, man, the music is going to a whole different level right now. And we got to be honest about it, man. And the reality is, man, dancehall, rap, I mean, the reality is, we want to know why our youths are stray. It's because the influences right now is what's programming them. The youths being programmed, but by adults. It's adults who programming these youths. And that's just the reality of it. Our youths are priceless. Priceless. And here we are now. So we function like a pack of jokers or royal flush. Now, this video is a little long. It gets a lot more explanation and a bunch of other stuff. Feel free to go through it. You just got to go type in the song. Like I said, it's called Code. You see it for yourself. You see the idea of it for yourself. What's really going on, especially regarding Ensure. So when your children talk, when they go in the store, they want to buy Ensure. Be very mindful as parents when your youth, especially your young men and young daughters, talk, they want to buy Ensure. Just keep a heads up on that, man. Like, just keep a heads up on that. Be aware of what's going on. I start getting an interest in what really, really going on with the children. I really want to have a panel discussion on this. We talked about it last week. We try to get it up this Friday, bringing the elder and some other folks, discuss some real issues with the youths, because right now, family, I tell you, man, a set of jokers or a royal flush. How we really functioning? So I want y'all to look at this page a bit seriously, man, and really, really get into it. Preparing them for the metaverse, corrupt madness, man. It is killing seniors in nursing home. Well, Pearl, it's not so much that they're drinking it to gain weight or whatever, is that they taking it to a whole different level. And I mean different level. Totally. I mean, hold on. Let me do one more thing. This could pass. All right. Let me see if I can pull this one up. Hold on.
No, John people from Bisco Jack the song Cool. Back road girl with the Ensure. Let me tell you people. At the price of Ensure up on, but all the much I have to talk about this girl, but know what going on. I'm gonna show you the video. But
all right, but look, here we're going on. Y'all do that on yourself, man. Y'all go plate that in. I can't. That stuff is just too wild, man. I can't even make this up. You guys, you can go and type it in for yourself. Go look at it. That's all I could tell you, man. Go look it up. Just when you get a chance, go look it up. It is just unbelievable, completely unbelievable. I mean, as a people now, what we doing, what we really doing, you know. This one young lady got the whole thing hooked up in her teeth and all kind of stuff. I'm not even sure how she was able to do that, like how that even happened, man. But like I said, man, this thing is going too far, way too far as a people. So what is solutions to this, family? A set of jokers or royal flush? Where we go? Where we going? Where we going? Okay, so here's the plan. Andrea said post the link. Sticks to the oats and barley. Yes, that's the kind of formula we need to start giving these children, because I don't know what we've been giving them producing this kind of stuff, but it is off the chart. Let me do something else here. Look. Can I do that? I don't even know. How does that work? No, that doesn't work. Does this work? Not sure. I'm not sure that works. All right, let me try it and see if I could do it this way. I'm gonna give you the link, Andrew. I'm gonna give you the link. I'm gonna send you the link. All right. I'm gonna send you the link. How do I send this link? Do I save? Oh yeah, here you go. Copy this. All right. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and. All right. Check this out. And please remember, crazy. Let me pause it first. Well, I don't even think we need to unmute this, man, but
More road girl suck you with it.
All right, so it's obvious here we have one young lady drinking an Ensure while she's at the club, and while she's at the club drinking this Ensure, she's spitting it into another young lady's mouth at the club, also spitting it all in her face in the whole 9 yards. And this is the crave. This is the Ensure challenge. Now it's funny because not funny in sense of being funny, but the Ensure challenge. So this guy writes a song. Ensure is a big thing now. It's selling off the shelves. Lots of money being made for the company. Obviously, Ensure is really no good. Another conversation. But the point I want to make is we as a people, I'm not even saying Jamaicans. I'm not even going to go down that road. But as a people, you know, in 2022, considering all that's going on, you really got to stop and wonder, like, wait a minute. The elder told me the other day, I convinced something wrong with black people head, I convinced. And the truth is, man, you're going to have to wonder, though, family. Like, what would possess a person to get up? You put on all your fancy outfit, get your hair done, your nails, your lashes, whatever done. And you get dressed, put on your heels, whatever, makeup, whatever. And then you go out and then, you pour Ensure while you're in the middle of the club all over yourself. Like that, you got to be sticky. The mindset, right, family? But the funny thing is, this song has gone to number 1. So it really makes you wonder, like, wait a minute, hold up. We got to really, really start paying this thing some attention, man. We can't just sit back and act like it's no big deal. This isn't happening. It's not happening. You know what I mean? It is happening. And it's happening right in front of us. Literally right in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So all one has to do is type in code Ensure. And it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. Now, again, it's not necessarily a promotional thing. It's a reality thing right now, family. We got to really check this thing out and see. As a people, we really got to look out for each other right now, family. Like, I'm so serious. And the thing is, you will hear politicians, like I tell you, all the time. You ain't going to never hear nobody writing a song about we going kidnap some tourists or kidnap a politician and hold them for ransom. You ain't gonna hear that kind of lyrics. You ain't gonna hear nothing like that. They ain't gonna promote nothing like that. That ain't getting an airplay. That ain't even making it that ain't even making it. You have released that on the ground and sell it out your trunk of your car. That is not making it. I don't even think U2 would play that. But when it comes to songs like this and the ones like it, it's no problem though. We definitely could play that. As a matter of fact, songs like this be the head song they want to play. And I'm gonna show you this right now too. I see you, Andrea. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Now, again, family, it just, like I said, I ain't even get into the young fella. He's an artist. He's up and coming. This is what they're paying him to do. So, he it's what he's doing. An old lady told me years ago that Nutriment and Ensure is no good for men because men testicles supposed to be heading down, not up. And those drinks make the testicles be up, man. And man know what I'm talking about. The point is, there is no good if I am making sense. I agree. But like I said, they don't put on no videos, like nothing causing ruckus on a different level. But videos and songs like this will get the most airplay, will get the most coverage, promote it to the youths, especially youths who right now seem to be just hooked into social media and being socialized. That's what social media is. Socializes them. It conditions them, like the brother said earlier, to live in an alternate reality, a different reality, family. But social media can also now program to live in a better reality. But unless we put the content there, unless we make the content appealing and palatable, What do we have? Nothing. Because my people are destroyed because they lack knowledge. And that's the bottom line. This right here is a matter of us as a people not knowing ourselves, not knowing who we are as a people, not knowing we are as the chosen God's children. And that's exactly why the enemy stays surrounding us in every way possible. Everything that is destructive. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not even discussing other cultures, sorry, and different, to use the word loosely, races or kind of people or mankind, because it's mankind, right? Kind of man. The reality though is we have a different energy totally. So what are we doing with that energy, family? We're allowing these systems to pull us into this reality. And so the energy that they manifest is growing. So what is it that we doing to balance this? What are we doing? Are we coming into our own consciousness on a level? Or is it that this thing is happening so much on one side and we're just observing that we ain't recognizing that we too got to raise our frequency? Good will always overcome evil. That's not even an issue. And it's not even a right or wrong scenario. I'm simply saying that they promote that for one reason and one reason only. One reason and one reason only. And that's to cause havoc and mayhem. And so create that imbalance. So we got to balance it, family. We're the ones that got to balance it. We got to balance it. Now, before this stuff reaches Barbados and get out of hand, because you know how it happened with Caribbean, especially when it comes to BIM. Especially. We see a video the other day with a couple of young ladies at school with a vape, whatever. I don't know what was in it or whatever. The point I want to make is we was quick to want to jump and condemn them. Well, I'm sure the adults will navigate them steps at some way or the other. We can't blame the youths entirely for everything. I mean, we really shouldn't be blaming the youths at all. I keep saying we have an adult issue, not a youth issue. We got to just check these adults, man. It's checking time. That's what's happening. A lot of these, DJs, how they make their money. But at what cost? The youths. But then again, that's why, gotta love Armageddon, man. Different. Versatile. Anyhow, family, let me just go ahead and put this other one out here. I want to share a link real quick also. Two things I want to share real quick. But yeah, you can check the video out. Like I said, none of that say promotion stuff. It's just awareness so that you as a parent be aware. If you see it Ensure in the fridge disappearing, or you start asking you to buy Ensure, they want Ensure. Just, may ask a question or two. Like I said, it's a supplement. Far as concerned, is really no good though. I mean, far as the ingredients are concerned, go look it up yourself. And there are many other brands that share the same name or different name or similar name, or serve the similar purpose, but oats and barley, a little bit of leaf, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. There's some serious times we're living in, family. And we must be honest about that. If nothing else, we must be honest about that. There's so much going on right now. Greetings to you too, Art in Motion. I see you. Enemy using anything to destroy our children. As parents, we have to talk and pray for them. Yes, this is a fact. We definitely got to put in a little more work, man. Like I had a praying grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is so out of control. I mean, for y'all to see this, I mean, really out of control. Out of control, man. And the thing is, they got these school children in it. Nah, man. We're going to fix it up, though, family. Something else I want to bring to your attention. I was going through the archives this evening, and I came across something I felt compelled to share with you. This is actually, believe it or not, is actually one of our earlier podcasts. This is actually, I don't even plan this, man, but this is literally almost a year ago, give or take a couple of days. And so I wanted to share part of this again as a throwback clip. I want to do a throwback clip. I want y'all listen to this very carefully. For those, if y'all remember this, give me some likes and some feed forward. If y'all remember this. If you remember this. This is from June the 18th. This is from June the 18th. If y'all remember this. June the 18th, 2021. 2021. If y'all remember this from last year. Go ahead and give me some feed forward. I think a lot of people miss some of the essence of this. This was Judge Rima and Judge Weber from the International Tribunal, and y'all would know her from a different WhatsApp videos circulating and stuff. But listen to what she's saying. I want y'all to listen to this carefully. I was going through this stuff. It was like, look, politically incorrect. We were way ahead of the times, family. Give a listen. Well, there you go. There you go. So for me, what I'm saying is that we can't stop what these administrators who are masquerading as governments, because they're not government, they're simply administrators. They have orders that they're taking from wherever they get these orders from. So rather than trying to fight, that you said, rather than trying to fight them and echo and repeatedly tell them to cease and desist, we're going to have to take ownership of the government. And one of the key ways of taking ownership of the government is to get enough people together, because, and Judge Weber, I'm sure if I'm wrong, correct me. In any system, in any country, in any organization where the law has become corrupt, there is no law. So therefore, we have to restore that. So rather than beg them to stop, we need to be in a position where we can make it stop. Because the people, I got a call from a police officer in another country pleading with me, explaining the situation that she's going through in terms of her not wanting to take anything. She understands the danger. She wants nothing to do with it. And her administration putting pressure on her. I have police officers here in Barbados. I have people in the military here in Barbados. I have members of the Coast Guard who talk to me here in Barbados. And they're echoing the same thing. Look, I don't want nothing to do with that. So there's a line, there's an invisible line being drawn already. So I'm not suggesting that we pull away and leave the rest, too bad for y'all. I'm saying we need to do something with enough effort that it caused such a ripple on a conscious level that have them recognize the power of the thought and rethink their action. Because I don't think at this point, and Dr. Rima, with all due respect, that pleading with them is, all words seem to be falling on deaf ear.
I'm not talking about pleading.
Okay.
Oh, no
Okay.
pleading.
No pleading.
I am talking about making it clear that, as you say, they have relinquished their authority and that it is no longer in effect because they have chosen to act against the well-being and survival of their people.
Okay.
But if 17 people say that, it is meaningless. If 170,000 people out of the entire population of Barbados say that, and say it convincingly and clearly, that's quite another matter. And what I'm suggesting is a mass communication, all saying the same thing, saying, don't you dare. You have forfeited your authority over me and over my family by choosing to act against our interests, and we no longer will accede to your governance. We no longer accept the legitimacy of your corrupt governance. Now, we've just left medicine quite a while ago, and we've oozed over into politics and law. And so I have to defer to Judge Alfred, but I can tell you that it's been my experience as the medical director of the Natural Solutions Foundation that when millions of people rise up, millions of people in the United States and millions of people in Chile and elsewhere, and in Barbados it would be hundreds of thousands of people, rise up and speak with a single voice saying, no, don't you dare.
That's right.
What happens is that these agencies, these very same organizations, actually back down. Do they change their intention? No. They go away and they replan and they come back again, but we're smarter and wiser and more organized. And what I'm saying is we can provide the mechanism for such an outpouring of outrage if you can marshal and mobilize the active outrage and the click that says submit to all of these people saying, you must adhere to the cease and desist that the tribunal has presented to you. We demand it. And if you do not, we no longer accept and accede to your governance.
Y'all remember that, family? I mean, do y'all remember that? Yes, and that's the solution right there. Simple. I mean, it's simple, you know, family. I was told this morning that the whole World Economic Forum and the whole World Health Organization trying to get this treaty signed, I heard it was blocked. I mean, I don't have the details on it as yet, that it didn't get passed, that they don't actually have jurisdiction over the other territories of the world. It didn't happen. What I want to say again, family, these issues we have with our children, these issues we have in our jobs, our homes, the government, whoever, it can be all fixed consciously. I'm not saying overnight. I'm saying we have to first become that change and tell a friend to tell a friend, so that the message gets across the water, get across the mountain, get through the valley and into somebody's home. Because the only way this is going to work, family, is if we all harmonize on the same level. The House of Zion is the same founding example. You know, a house divided against itself cannot stand. Cannot stand. You know, and so for us here, I mean, here we are. We got to focus on the objective, you know, for sure, the objectives. And right now, there are a lot of things that are happening that need to even be pushing high gear. And I suspect in a matter of days, and that's what's going to basically happen. So again, tell a friend and tell a friend. If you're part of any movement, any group, start connecting. But I came across that, and a few folks here said that this was when they first came on. Barry said, you know, this is my very first day listening to you. Got my account blocked. Yo, my bad, man. Andrea said too, it was my first politically incorrect program. Wow. Well, family, we still here. I mean, we still here. And you know, so I give thanks for the strength as well throughout the time we've been doing this. But I thought this was quite interesting when I was looking over it. I'll go ahead and post that link in the comments as well. The link in the comments as well for those who may not have seen it as yet. But this is one of the longest podcasts I think we've ever done. We had 2 judges on here from the International Tribunal, and it was interesting to say the least. Actually, there was a meeting today. I got to call the judge and see what's the latest, what's the plans, because things happen in family worldwide. I mean, in every place you could think of, things are happening. So I tell you, man, behind the scenes, things are being done that people aren't even aware of. The people need to unite and declare, yes, administrators illegitimate. It's a fact. Must be organized. 100% 360 for the people. I agree. Totally agree, brother. The laws of Ma'at. One body. This is where the secret society is very useful. Get in tune. Sister said, too many are scared and waiting to see who goes first. You hear that? Family, you can't study who going first. You got to know where you stand, man. You got to know where you stand. For sure, in these times, you got to know where you stand. But that was that was right there. One of them kind of joints. I was like, wow, this take me back. But there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of footage on when I stop sometimes and go through it, I be marvel, man. I got one more to share though, and I came across. Wait, hang on a second. Not that one. I have another one I came across that I felt I had to share. Let me pull this from the top. And this is one again. This is going back to March last year, and I don't know if some of y'all might have seen this, some of y'all might not have seen this, but I'm just showing this to show you how long we've been on this, and I want you to listen carefully. Let me go and cue it up. I want you to listen carefully to what is being said. Very carefully to what is being said here. Very carefully.
Barbadian society has been scandalized by the report of a photo of an underage girl taken in a cell. The image is of a naked teen allegedly confined in an isolation cell in the island's government industrial school, an institution meant to reform children who are in conflict with the law. Wilfred Abrams, current Minister of Home Affairs, addressed the issue on March 15th, expressing alarm over the image and the breach it represents.
This incident has Barbadians outraged, and understandably so. Because at the end of it, we're talking about the rights of children, we're talking about the rights of persons who are in the custody of the state. We need a full investigation into the protocols at the institution and whether the proper protocols were followed in this circumstance. What concerns me is the fact that some member of staff or someone had access to and breached the privacy of that child to take a photograph or a video of a child in a vulnerable situation. That is against the rules of the institution. That's against the rights of the child, her rights to privacy. No person should have been in a position to take a picture of that child and expose that child to unwanted publicity or even ridicule, far less the institution. At the end of the day, we will get to the bottom of this. If any of that child's rights have been breached, someone will have to answer for it.
However, according to Marsha Hines, vice chair of the GIS board, the photo is representative of a larger problem, and authorities have known about systemic problems at the institution for a number of years. In an exclusive interview with freelance reporter Risay Chatterton Charles on behalf of the VIC Regional News Desk, Hines says that she has personally written several times to various government officials seeking attention and intervention into the affairs of the school. There is evidence, which we have seen, of communication with the current government that dates back as far as 2018.
Okay, I want to pause it there for a second on purpose. She said there's correspondence which we have seen that dates back to 2018. That's all I wanted to play. that's all. Y'all can watch. I mean, I'll give you a little more.
However, Hines says it has been difficult to get traction.
Thing being encouraged to call senior male members of staff daddy, just a myriad of discomfort, which I tried to document, like I said, and to pass on to superiors. I said every visit that I would have done, I would have at least tried to document the visit and send that documentation to the minister. So everything that I was seeing, every concern that I had, I would have shared with the minister, the substantive minister at the time, Minister Hinkson. So there was a point in time when I was so concerned about what I was seeing and experiencing that I also wrote to the Prime Minister's office. I would have sent a message through her personal aide. I then sent a message through her personal assistant, and I then sent emails as well to the Prime Minister's office.
As it relates to Minister Abrams'
okay, so like I said, I post a link there, family. You could go and look at the rest of the video. That's about maybe 3 more minutes. So there's a lot more information here as well. The link is actually in the comments there as well. And what I want to say is this, man. I mean, they were advised since 2018 of a number of issues that was brought to their attention, all the way up to the prime servant, and up to now. This is 2022, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. So he had 5 days to respond, and I don't know if he responded or not, according to the Women in Action, by the way, who keep pushing this. And I'm going to say you keep pushing it and don't ever stop pushing it. That's why I want to play this video here. I had to play this when I came across this as well. This was some last year, March. We've been doing this. I mean, like I said, we've been doing this. And what happened? Set of jokers or royal flush, family. You decide. Really, we got to relick, or we really got to stop and take stock, family. we got to stop and we got to stop and take stock, family. Period. I mean, the sister said that Stoops, what has he done today to make wrong things right, Mr. Minister? What have you done? I don't know, so I can even tell you. Yes, them call it alleged, Shimon. They call it alleged. Yes, they call it alleged. I would suggest this portion by Abram be kept for even greater issues. No. We have a special here. House is that we have a special we did a few months back where we juxtaposed a few of his press release videos, whatever, to show you the different tunes he be singing. He like to sing the man quartet. He sings soprano, bass, alto, all in. I don't know, man. But yeah, but like I said, the aim of this is to make the public, the people aware of how they're being hoodwinked and bamboozled. Hoodwinked, brainwashed, and bamboozled. That was it. He has not done anything, not a single thing. Neither have the prime servant. Like I told you, this is 5 years. And shout out to Marsha, by the way. I mean, this information is priceless. Like I said, there's about another 3 more minutes.
Concern over the photo of the minor, Hines noted that the image, although not taken by her, was taken with the knowledge of the child's legal guardian and their legal team. Hines also alleges that the child is now being pressured to change her story to one that is less egregious and damning.
Man, look, y'all got to listen. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this up. And this is news being broadcast in the wider Caribbean since last year, family. And what has happened? Absolutely nothing has happened. He cannot be trusted or taken at his word. He is one who looks down on people. Man, look, you see this here now? You see this here now? Family, this is why we cannot sit back. Like I said, between the music and all the other stuff going on, we got to save our children. Otherwise, we just a set of jokers. We are not a royal flush. Facts. There ain't no dice to roll here. We playing wrong. We playing a losing hand, man. Because the youth is the future. So we don't take care of the youth. We ain't taking care of our future. It's that simple. It is that simple, man. He does not care about anyone but himself and his close friends. Nothing has been done, family. Nothing. You hear what the sister say? Hear what Dr. Rima, Judge Rima said? Take charge, family. Take charge. Take charge. Take charge, man. That's all they respecting. So take charge. Nothing else matters. Well, take charge. Take charge, family. All they tell you is take charge, man. Take charge. Let me see here. Let me see if I could pull this one out. Maybe. Wait, it's like where do I start with this one? Okay, all right. Y'all got enough. Work with that. I ain't even gonna drop this one. I could drop this one, but I ain't gonna drop this one. What I need y'all to do though is go back and look up some stuff. There is so much. Only today I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. But anyhow, yeah. There's also one there like who owns the land with Alex Mitchell. Y'all gotta go and check that out for sure. I see the biggest thing right now in Barbados is this voice note, like I said, going around. Family, there's nothing new under the sun, man. Just like a lot of folks been sleeping and now getting up, realizing that we be on the attack. Of course, it's been going on for a while. I want to pause here a second though and acknowledge the brother, the elder that just came in. First of all, say good night, family. We're celebrating the graduation of Ayman's daughter in Masters of Social Work at Hunt University. So naturally, my brother, we all want to say from family here at Politically Incorrect and the Fade, we want to say congratulations to you and the princess, the royal flush, the royal family, man. That's what's up. You know, this is her second masters. First was done at K-Phil. Definitely brains, man. Definitely, you know, wise wisdom. Definitely got to give thanks to you and your family for this one right here. So family, give the elder some kinetic energy, positive energy for him and his daughter. Congratulations are in order for you and for her. We thank you. And may she be, you know, intrigued to even go for another one. Why not? The hat trick, you know, and come forward and enlighten our community and her community and our family and her family, which is one family. Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. See, this way talking about family progress, you know what I mean? We got to protect the youths and allow the youths to elevate, man. But this is a big conscious congratulations to you and the whole family. Whole family. Real thing. Uh-oh. The real Barbados is a joke. If only we could look out of our own conceptual prison and know the truth. Yeah, she said the real Barbados is a joke, which is interesting. The real Barbados as a whole. We are incredible beings. Of course, Jackie, congratulations to the elder for sure. Congratulations, much congratulations, much congratulations. Hail all. Greetings to you, Shem. Greetings. Heartiest congratulations. Yes, indeed. Zamuni. Wagwan, Zamuni. Wagwan. Yeah, family. So I just came across some videos. Like I said, sorry about earlier, man. I was going to play part of the video, then I didn't want to play. It was like, because like I said, I know the little young ones be watching, man, and I can't say one and do another. I gotta be still mindful, right? But adults, go check that song out, check the video out, see what's going on, be aware of what your children doing and not doing, because it's that kind of time. Social media, they 5 minutes of fame. Trust me, you'll be surprised what the youths be doing. You know, as a matter of fact, I came across a video the other day, man, that still got me livid, man. Like, yo. But again, social media is what make it possible, right? Because these things are new. They're not new. So we ain't gonna pretend they're new. They're more widespread. And therein lies the problem. Like a bushfire out of control, it has a lot of potential to do damage. So like the judge said, for acting against our interests, we do not submit to your governance. You hear that? So when you see the prime servants, all these ministers, these servants running around making decisions that is not in your interest, you do not have to be governed by them. And it's time we send that message strong and clear. It is time, family. A lot of people that say scared, it ain't about being scared, because they're going to keep taking till there's nothing left to take. So what are you going to do? Are we a set of jokers or a royal flush? Where we at, family? Where we at? I mean, where we at? This is necessary to move forward. All right. Well, I got something else I want to share with you. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Before we go ahead and AWOL tonight. Congratulations, not blessings your way. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's the same voice. Don't we just talking about Shem? I forgot her last. I think her last name is Cole, if I'm not mistaken. The sister right there. And well, there's her knowledge and there's a lot more knowledge. And you'd be surprised if you speak to the elderly in the community. A lot of stuff that we don't even know the elders know. Just that a lot of people don't take time to sit down and chat with the elders the grandparents and the great grands. Most people don't want to hear them stories. I was listening to Ella the other day. She was telling me about when she grew up down in St. James and the garden and stuff, and her family, and the things she told me and the name she called had me like, what? But they say when an elder dies, a library goes with them. We got to take time for elders as well and connect the dots, family. We got work to do. June 7 was the day I found a book that has the 1756 map of Barbados with names. No one could tell me where that was or the name. The book is George Washington Visit to Barbados, 1751. And the map in the back of the book is 1756. All right. Now, let me show you something real quick, family. I want y'all to do me a favor. Look up, right? I ain't going to do it now. But y'all write this. This is homework time, family. Write this down. Let me have one. I sat with Cole today. We have her book on sale. Anybody who's interested in getting a copy of that book with the information that the voice note was talking about, contact the brother right here in person, Alex Mitchell. You can always inbox him if you see his name here and let him know you want a copy of the book, and y'all can go from there. I have one of those maps. Shem said he has one of those maps. I will look. This is the homework real quick though, family. Write this down. George Washington visit to Barbados. Yes, write that down, family. Write down George Washington visit to Barbados. Write that down. Write down the year George Washington visited Barbados. Write that down. So the question is, what year? Let me put it in form of questions. Number one, what year did George Washington visit Barbados? That's homework question number one. Go write that down. Or somebody could type this in the comment for me. What year did George Washington visit Barbados? Question number two. How old was George Washington when he visited Barbados? Or let me rephrase that. What year was George Washington born? What year did George Washington visit Barbados? And how old was George Washington when he visited Barbados? 3 questions, 3 answers. Let's see who comes up with it first. Let's see who comes up with it first. George Washington. What year was he born? What year was George Washington born? Correct. That's what we're looking for. What year was he born? What year did he come to? What year did he visit Barbados? Yes. I read somewhere that he was born here and left at age 17. What year was he born? Okay. What year did he visit Barbados? Okay. All right. Give thanks, family. What year did George Washington visit? What year did George Washington visit Barbados? Okay. February the 22nd, 1732. So he was born in 1732. Okay. That sounds fair. That sounds about right to my research. But wait a minute. They said he came to Barbados in 1751. Well, if he came in 1751 and born in 1732, well, how old was he when he came here? I mean, that's out of curiosity. Well, how old was he when he came here? If he was born in February 22nd, 1732, we ain't getting to where yet. We ain't do the where. But he came here in 1751. Well, according to what the book say, well, how old was he? Well, how old would he be? Somebody come on, let me see who paying attention. How old would he be? I got a lot of mathematicians here, but I didn't know maybe it's the slow response and the delay in the uplink. You know, it is. So he would have to been how old? Somebody said, let me see, 19 years old. We have a winner. According to research, he would be 19. He would be 19 years old. So wait a minute. So George Washington did not come to Barbados as a president. Clearly, he would have president of the United States. He came as a little boy. Okay. So what was so important about this young boy coming to Barbados? 19 years old. He was 19 years old coming to Barbados. 19 years old. Let me say give or take a couple months. Okay. Right. No, he did not. Right. So the narrative is that he came here as a little boy and not as a president. Well, wait a minute. That sounds kind of strange because I get the impression that they say this is George Washington's house. So am I to believe that this 19-year-old boy owned this house here in Barbados? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to understand. Help me understand. Help me understand. Help me understand, family. I just trying to get it. It's just a question because he didn't become the president of the United States until I think it was 1789. He became the first president of the United States. Well, first president of the corporation in the United States. We know there was a president before him, but that's another conversation. Totally another conversation. So why the Washington House? That is this right here is the $1 million question. So why the Washington House? Why this house? And what's so sacred about this house that this 19-year-old boy is given the credit for this house? And all the tourists come to see George Washington's house. But it's not George Washington's house. It can't be George Washington's house. He was only visiting. Probably just named in his honor. Or probably, like they say, maybe he was born in that house. I'm just saying, maybe he was born in that house. Maybe George Washington was really a mulatto and was one of the products of Barbados shipped to North America. You know how Barbados was doing it, to serve in the plantocracy. I'm just saying, I mean, that's just me just throwing it out there. I'm just saying, why would this house be given credit to this young boy at 19 years old? It ain't making sense. The only logic thing I could think of that he was born in the house. So that's where his family lived. He said a few years later he became president. Well, it was a little more than a few, but yeah, you can roughly about 30 years or so, give or take. He became president, but he was much older then. I mean, who knows, family? But I just brought it up to what all the land theft. Probably his family gave it to him. Yeah. Before all the land theft. Listen, let me tell you this here, man. These are some of the things which I'm talking about. You know, we a set of jokers or royal flush because we never really, we're not stopping and we're not thinking. We just going, we working, we paying we bills, we going, we paying we bills, going rally, working, paying we bills, going horse racing, working, paying we bills. And that's all we've been doing. But if we really stop and look at the writing on the wall, family, we living in an illusion. Sister said it best. The real Barbados is a lie. It's a lie. If you just look around, you start asking questions, a lot of this stuff don't add up and don't make no sense. But what we do, oh, well, you know, what are you going to do? I got to pay my bills. I got this mortgage and blah, blah, blah. So I can't, Ross, I hear you, man, but I can't get into that. We really got to start asking questions, man, and looking into this thing from a holistic point of view and realizing that the distractions are there to keep us just that, distracted and busy. It's always a boogeyman, COVID, this. Now I hear is monkeypox in Bahamas or something that might be spreading to Barbados just now. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Anyhow, family, I just wanted to share that little bit of information right there. Food for thought, family. Just food for thought, man. Just food for thought. Just food for thought. Anyhow, family, when y'all get a chance, go check out the page. Wait. That was Nature B. It's time to stand up for Barbados, man. Remember he said that? It's time to stand up for Barbados. Yeah. I think it's only right then that I end by playing this video, family. This is also on my page as well. I'll post a link for those interested. But this is also my page. I'm gonna close out with playing this one tonight. Let me go ahead and share this real quick. Some of y'all would have seen this already. This is just to reconfirm.
And this is a chart that I think says in another way what he so profoundly provided us today. This chart to me represents beautiful, educated, moneyed Black people all over America. It could represent Black organizations. It could represent Black churches. It could represent Black social and civic organizations. And what you will notice about these beautiful Black people all over America is that everybody is doing their own thing, caught up in a Eurocentric value of rugged individualism, having forgotten that it takes a village to raise a child.
A village, family, a village.
There is no power here, brothers and sisters. There is no power here. Power is most effective concentrated. You can take a 55-gallon drum of water, spill it over, it will disperse, find its own level, and eventually evaporate. You can take that same 55-gallon drum of water, put it under pressure, put a lid on it, put a hose in it, put a nozzle on the end of that hose, and it could cut concrete.
Facts.
There is no power with us being disconnected. See, there's nothing wrong with dispersion. I live in Cleveland, you live in Atlanta. We have folk in the Caribbean, we have folk in Africa. That's dispersion. That's okay, but we do not have to be disconnected. We are a disconnected people. We are powerless in disconnection. This is where all the power is. You see? This is where all the power is. Whether you are at the center of your own network or part of someone else's network.
That's right, family.
This is where the power is. There's a beautiful African proverb that says, when spiders unite, they can tie up a lion. When we connect, because we are disconnected, we're disconnected from those of like mind. We're disconnected from the best practices in our community. I don't care what it is that you want to do, what profession you want to engage in, what business you want to get into. I can introduce you to brothers and sisters all over America they are doing it to death. You just don't know who they are. You are disconnected from them. There is no power in disconnection. Okay? When we connect, we prevent interlopers from coming into our communities and taking and destroying at will. Hi, George. Try to open up the Booker T. Washington delicatessen in Chinatown and see what happens. So we must connect. We must connect the dots. That must be the movement for our people in the 21st century. We need a lot of us doing a little instead of a few of us doing a lot. We need to get together to get ahead.
All right, family. All right, family. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Let me cancel this one out. Yes, family. On that note, man, like I said, I give thanks. Somebody said they love the book. Well, you know, we always feature a particular book every time we come on, usually of Water in the Spirit. Powerful message, and that's by no accident that's there tonight for sure. But family, like I said, it's just coming together. Connect. Yes, connect. And division. Yes. Individual is in division. Well, it can also be in division. THEVISON. Yeah. He who fails to see the vision we'll only see division. Facts. On that note, family, I give thanks, you know what I mean, as always. So link up on Friday night, Sabbath night, and we go and see we get these elders in the building so we could converse on some issues on the youth and some other meaningful solutions. Talk to your children, family, though. You know, let me phrase that. Talk with your children, not to them. Talk with them. But most importantly, listen to them. Don't talk to them. Talk with them and listen to them. That's my tip for the night, man. Yes, Aaron. Aaron, that's what we're doing, my brother. You already know that. You know what I mean? You already know that. Fade, focus on the light, develop, execute. Shout out to the elder, by the way, Lamumba. That's exactly where I got that from. I mean, growing up, elder sharing light and build on it. Just build on it. We're building on a solid foundation. Those who know, who don't know yet will find out. And believe you me, it's a network across the region, across the states, Europe, all. And it's just a matter of connecting the dots. But let us strengthen us, make sure we're not the weakest link, and keep building, family. Let's get it together. Yeah? And on that note, man, we're going to just spin up out of here. Now we can drop a tune and hit the road. Where we going to go with this? No, man, it's like, I'd be wanting to do so much and play so much, but I ain't want to, you know, don't weary the people, man. Samuel said I raised 3 beautiful. Yes. We need to talk to Angela Cole. I don't mind Angela Cole dropping the information and enlightening the people, family. I think that's most relevant. As a matter of fact, I think her voice note is, and single-handedly has done more for her than her book ever did, me personally speaking. And I've heard her many times before, don't get me wrong. But again, everything is a cycle. Remember that? Like bell bottoms always come back in for some strange reason. But yeah. So we at that point again. Now the question isn't the information. The question is what we do with the information. And that's my issue with a lot of these different voice notes I be hearing. Everybody can tell you what the problem is, man, but I don't be hearing no solutions or no plausible solutions, man. That's the idea of not just dig up the ground, but let me plant some seeds too. I ain't saying that all these seeds gonna grow. Even the Bible says some seeds fall on good ground, some fall on concrete, some fall on the top, the birds pick it and go along. But some found that spot, that little cove that was able to cover it and germinate it and cause it to grow into the mighty tree that it is, to provide for others and many others for generations to come. Let me also look at some solutions, man. You know what I mean? It's okay to say the government corrupt. We've been through that. It's okay to say that they are related and whatnot. Man, we know that. But how are we going to deal with this? You see what I'm saying? How are we going to deal with it is the question. Once we talking about the problems, they don't care. They don't even care if we know that they're doing that. You don't see. But like the sister said, 170,000 Barbadians saying enough is enough, and we don't submit to your governance. Trust me, they're going to back down. No, they're not going to change their plan, though, but we're in a position to step up. So let's step up, family. It's that time. Straight. What we live in today is the same as before 1937 in Cole's book For the Archives. I'm going to tell you something, Alex, right? I question that. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact that's not truthful. Facts, that ain't truthful. Teach me to plant seeds. All right, you got to definitely link up with the, as a matter of fact, this is what it do. WhatsApp this number and type that same message in it. Where is that? Tell a friend, family. Politically incorrect WhatsApp number is 838. Well, area code first of all, 246-838-8253. Send a WhatsApp. That same message. You want to get involved in the Fade Initiative? Drop a line as well, and somebody will definitely hook you up for sure. Remember, family, Monday nights we on. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 p.m. Atlantic time, Eastern Standard Time is what it's called. Tell a friend. Usually 8 o'clock, unless there's some reason you have to like one of those things tonight. But anyhow, we going to skedaddle out of here. Shout out to the whole Caribbean, everybody else. Y'all don't know how we do. Family at home and abroad. Yeah. You have to find the ones with a positive energy. Brethren, I mean, there's plenty of us out here doing work. I mean, real thing. Good people I see every day. Meet them every day. Tonight at Popular, the sister that allow me the line. You know what I mean? Give thanks. Let's give thanks. Give thanks. You know, but definitely a big shout out again to Ashley. We got to shout out Ashley. And also shout out to Destiny too. We got to shout out Destiny. Cannot not shout out Destiny. Warrior spirit. We see you. We feel you, you know. And stay upful and stay joyful, man. You know, maximum salute. Let's get it together, family. Let's rally around our children, our youth, and save them from the traps that lay there for them, man. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, man. Corey, I see you, brother. We need to break the slave codes. Yes, family. In order to break it, like the brother sister said earlier, we got to come to our minds. Christ said, by the renewing of your mind, you got to change your mind. You can't have the same mindset. I want a different outcome. The mind has to change. Simple as this. How'd I go? How'd I go, man? It has to change. But okay, so let me see how this gonna go. Why not? And risk at this here, man. We put this one here, man. See how the YouTubers deal with it, man.
Run it.
God is love, family.
Yeah.
Said the jokers or royal flush, family.
Yeah.
Are we indeed children of the Most High?
All I know.
Are we children of the Most High?
Protect your life.
Are we children of the Most High or children of the Most High?
Even people.
Time to stand up, family, and correct these wrongs, family. Time to stand firm, stand tall, stand strong.
God is all.
God is love, family.
Protect your life if you wanna
Love
know.
is all we need, family.
Evil people will kill you slow.
Because we're going to defend it the same way, family. Even more ferocious.
See, faith is the key that opens all doors.
Yes, family.
Yeah, if you believe. Patient, my brother, you will receive, yeah. Oh, be not offended by negative things that people say. Oh, oh, popcorn says again.
Yes, family.
All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's a one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's a one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly. Lifetime control, me and God never lose contact.
Serious.
They well warm and stop. Them want eat man food like snack. Them judge real, stereotype man true man black. See the enemy I set them trap. Almighty I push them back. Hey, just fear no evil as you go.
Don't fear no evil, family. Fear none. Fear none.
Give praises. Another day is done. Love your life. Love your family. Now if you overcome the struggle, don't get weary. We cry out with the poor and needy. Just be careful where them are feed we. Just be calm and be gentle. Respect everyone.
Respect everyone, family.
Could be your mother, your father, your aunt, and your sister. Yes, and your brother. And me say family. This ruin I pray for me. No evil us, nor envious cannot devour me. Stay far from poverty, Jah rule me destiny. Shane Brown and popcorn and berries, you know we blessed for real.
I know, one and only.
Take your life, it's a
One and only.
Evil people will kill you
slowly. Yes, family. Blessings to you, Trisha. Blessings, blessings.
God is holy. Protect your life, it's a one and only. Evil people will kill you slowly.
Zamoni.
Every life is precious, protect it is one. Dre Island say we have to give thanks.
Yes.
Yeah. When you wake up, you have to give thanks.
Rise and shine.
Before you sleep, you have to give thanks.
Blessings.
Out on the highway. Love to see them living in love like highway. When all is said and done, only one life we gotta live, yes.
Wanna know.
God is holy. Protect your life. It's
Yes,
so
I am.
honorable.
Give thanks to you too, my
Evil
brother.
people will kill us slowly.
Rastafari. Really,
All I know is God is holy. Protect your life if you wanna know. Evil people
Thanks,
will
Rich
kill
Low.
us slowly.
Give thanks to that one, family.
All I know is God is holy. Protect your life if you wanna know.
Yes, family. Yes, family. We give thanks, man. We give thanks. We give thanks, man. Positive vibes right through, right energy, family. That's what about, the energy. I mean, like I said, between the last couple of days, really, the information I've been getting has just been, man, if I was different, it'll just pull me apart. Literally, it'll just pull me apart. It's like this, or wow, it's like that. What? It's like, it's like the four horsemen, man. Like, yeah. But I was built for this. I was prepared for this, man. I didn't walk the yard for this, man. So I answered the call. You know what I mean? Here am I. Send me. I ain't no issue. We gonna make it out of this, family, without question. Without question, we gonna make it out of this. That's clear at this point. Each one teach one, each one reach one. Doesn't matter what they're doing. Doesn't matter the monkeypox or the swine flu, the bird flu. Or the brother said he don't know if he need a vet or a doctor. All that is up here. You know what I mean? You can't trick us with that. Whatever it's going to be is going to be. You want to see that? Despite all the videos, all the posts, all the comments, all the links, all the everything, enough people still want to do all kind of stuff, juke the arm out and all kind of things, which is not a problem. People have to make their own decision, make their own choice. What I'm trying to suggest, though, is that let me focus on what we got to be doing, family, and get our stuff in order, get our house in order. I mean that in every sense of that word. You know what I mean? 9-1, see Mia and Tudor talking in Canada or wherever they're at. I mean, come on. Let me just puppets. I mean, they're literally puppets. They don't run nothing. Everybody know that they don't run nothing. They got as much power as Imanja at Shafet. He got as much power as Imanja at McDonald's. That's all it is. The most they could do is tell you leave McDonald's, man. Family, we gonna do our own thing. We ain't gotta go in no Shafet or McDonald's. It's that simple. We roast bread, fruits, open fire, wood fire, the best cooking food, eh? Anyhow, we need to be kind to each other. Facts. But that comes from a different place internally, man. It's a fact. Yes, Zion House, I see you representing. They know that it's our time and the true reset. They own them alone 3.5 trillion pounds. They owe them alone 3.5 trillion pounds. Hey, if somebody put that in numbers before we go, put that in, convert that to some Beijing real quick. Let me see what kind of money they're looking like here on the table real quick. Cause let me tell you, that ain't enough to form a coup. A coalition of united people. Stop playing with me, family. I ain't talking the defense force. Nothing. Yes, it's a coup. It's a coalition of united people or united parties. Ask Brother Phil about that. Barbados Sovereignty Party, Barbados Free Party, Beijing Free Party. Yeah, that's what's going on, family. Put that little link real quick. Let me see what that look like. If not, let's see it for next week. But I like the idea, though. It's our time for real, though, family, and we know it. Somebody done translate this thing now. What? Okay. Now listen, I ain't even saying nothing, Zion. I ain't even saying nothing. I ain't even saying nothing. Those who know here. She said 170. She said 170 Barbadians, right? I'm gonna play with it a little different. We want 144,000. We want 144,000 Bajans. You call it, man, you want the Bajans. I even can't use the word Bajans. Israelite. Let me use that word differently on purpose. Indigenous people, original people. 144,000 is what we're looking for. 144. Those who don't know, who don't know, will find out. $144,000. I'm gonna leave y'all on that, family. 144,000. You might see 144,000. What did Rastaman get there? So that, yeah, though. Oh, wait. You ain't want to start doing that, Zion. We got plans for that conversations, you know. And I hope y'all ready for that conversation here, because there's a little more to it than we have been told. I am just saying. You were told to Google it and see, family. Y'all been given homework by Zion House. So go Google it and see. There's a whole lot more we can add to that. Remember, we had the brother from the Embo Nation here a few months, last year. The king. Yeah, a lot of information, family. It's time to what? Connect the dots. On that note, we out, family. Critchlow, don't drop it yet. Don't say it. But yeah, 144,000, man, would be sufficient. That would definitely be sufficient. Anything above that is no problem. But the minimum is 144,000 Barbadians, what we call Barbadians, what we know as Barbadians. But the truth is, the Barbadians are the barbarous tribe, right? The Barbers, the Barbadios, meaning the Barbadios, meaning children of God. That's really what that means. If you really, the Bar, the Bays, and the Dios. Yeah. Also known as Israelite / Hebrew. Don't get tapped with it. We know God drop it. Anyhow, family, on that note, Chris Lloyd out the door. We got a meeting coming up too, family. Stay tuned. That date we posted the link. Like I said, if you're interested in getting involved in what's happening, yeah, though, WhatsApp. Tell a friend. Drop us a message on WhatsApp. Area code 246. The number is 838-8253. Yes, politically incorrect. That's what's up. Blessed love to you too, family. And on that note, we have left the building. Somebody dropping it, right? 144 kings. But 12,000 from each tribe. You see what's going on, family? Somebody telling you, man. Somebody telling you. We just dealing with the kings, huh? Okay. We see what's going on there, family. Give thanks, Art Emotion. Give thanks, man. I mean, really and truly, right, family? Y'all make this worth it, man. Real thing. Haile Selassie the First, Empress Reserve Menin. One perfect balance. Blessed love to you too, Zion House, Art in Motion, Jack Hulin, Trisha, Corey Hallam, give thanks, Jid, Rasta Roger, give thanks, my brother. Samuel, you don't know what time it is, man. Aaron, Warrior. Charity, we see you. We see you. We see you. Blessed love, family. Rastafari.